Kevin Durant is once again falling right into LeBron James' trap. Because I told you before, I said this during the finals, the main reason that LeBron James, formerly Prince James, finally broke through after 9 long NBA seasons and won his first ring was that in games 2 through 5 of the NBA Finals, he was guarded by his best buddy Kevin Durant, which allowed LeBron James to operate in a comfort zone he's never been able to operate in, especially on the biggest stage in the NBA game. What happened the year before against the Dallas Mavericks when the chosen one turned into the frozen one? How many of them talked trash to LeBron James? Remember Jason Terry, Deshaun Stevenson? I could go on and on. They were getting up in LeBron's face, getting in his ear. They got under his skin. They got inside his head in ways that Kevin Durant would never even think about doing to a player he respects above all, LeBron James, his best buddy. So in games 2 through 5, LeBron James was able to operate knowing that not only would Kevin Durant not talk trash to him, he wouldn't really get physical with him, he wouldn't incite any fights or pushing matches with him, that he would just let LeBron do what LeBron does best, attack the basket. LeBron is a shrewd operator, and he knows full well that you keep your friends close and your enemies closer. And I say, once again, Kevin Durant, congratulations, you are owned by LeBron James. Have fun in next year's NBA Finals, finishing second again. Your turn.
You're unbelievable. Listen, I think you have to take personalities into consideration. LeBron James is the world champion. He's a member of the reigning defending world champions, NBA Finals MVP. You have to understand that Kevin Durant's not built that way. I would have a problem if this were a relatively acerbic, abrasive, smack-talking individual that suddenly was befriending somebody who beat them in the finals. That's not the case here. Kevin Durant doesn't bother anybody. He goes out and he averages 30. That's what he does.
So you're saying he's too nice to win a championship?
No. I'm not saying he's too nice to win a championship, because I believe before all is said and done, he's too terrific of a player and a person where he's not going to win a world championship. He's just too gifted, and he works too hard, and he wants it too bad. He'll get his time. But at the same time, you're sitting there talking about you get physical. Who's Kevin Durant getting physical with? I mean, are you really kidding?
You don't think he's capable of getting physical with somebody?
Look, man, I think that brother needs to put on about 50 pounds.
Well, I hope he is.
I mean, listen, I'm not knocking him because I'm slim myself, but Kevin Durant is a skinny dude.
Oh, wait, I don't know if I'd go to slim with you.
He's a skinny dude. That's what he is. And so let's just be careful about this. Kevin Durant is a superstar in this league. The measuring stick, I understand, has to be LeBron James because he's a world champion. But Kevin Durant, even though it was quiet at times and we both didn't like it, he did average 30 in the finals. He did shoot about 50% in the finals.
Quietly.
I mean, it wasn't like, listen, how are you too quiet when you're averaging 30 on 50% shooting? You hit one of every 2 shots you take, and you average 30 in the NBA Finals.
I can't remember any of them.
Listen, what I can't remember is what James Harden did, because he didn't show up.
Don't change the subject.
I'm not changing the subject, but he didn't show up in the finals other than the first half of Game 2. That's an issue, and I think he'll make amends for it. All right? But Kevin Durant is Kevin Durant. Would I like to see him working out with LeBron James? No, Skip, you're right about that. But I wouldn't go as far as you're going with it. You know, you're disrespecting him with what you said.
No, I'm not.
What did you say?
I'm waking him up.
What did you say? Congratulations, Kevin
you're
Durant.
Owned by LeBron James. Yes.
That is so disrespectful.
No, it's not. It's so true.
It is.
So
you can't do that. You can't say that about Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant isn't owned by anybody. You have to contend with that brother. He is not a star.
Maybe this will make him mad for the first time.
He is a superstar. Yeah. And if you so are you saying that's what you're saying? That you're saying it to get him mad?
Yeah.
You're saying it to rile him up? Okay, then I'll leave it alone.
Okay.
Because you're trying to mess with him. All right, just don't act like you mean it, because he's not owned by anybody.
I do mean it.
You can't say he's owned.
Listen,
not this dude.
Hey.
Not this dude.
Hey.
Kevin Durant.
He was owned by LeBron James. LeBron's never done that to anybody.
LeBron James didn't go in a post in his career until LeBron James owned the Boston Celtics. I tell you, when it counted, he did. No question about it. When it counted, he owned the Indiana Pacers. Oh, yes, I was there and saw him own the New York Knicks. Don't tell me he didn't own anybody. It was the first time. No, LeBron James changed his game to some degree this postseason.
In the finals, he did.
Come on, Skip, he did it in the postseason throughout. No. Even, see, that's where you're disingenuous.
No,
because
I'm not.
You even acknowledged, even when he was changing his game in the playoffs, you said, let's see what he does in the finals, as did I. We didn't say he didn't change. We said it meant nothing because he's got to win the chip.
You're referring to Game 6 against Boston.
No.
It was all perimeter
Because he's got to win the chip. What I'm saying to you is that's what he did. What we saw from LeBron James, we didn't see a dude in the post. We saw a dude that was willing to do whatever it took when it was required to win. Yeah. That's what he did throughout these playoffs. Let's not forget that.